against Italy. You can think back, especially in that 2006 World Cup against Brazil. Zidane just had this ability. The 2002 Champions League final against Leverkusen, he had this ability to dominate the midfield. And like, how good was Zidane in his prime? Let's get straight into it.
Zinedine Zidane is regarded as one of the greatest French players of all time, and his international success. The greatest French football player of all time. Arguably one of the best midfielders of all time, in my opinion, top 3, top 4, and one of the best football players to ever play the game. Not one of the greatest French football players. Zinedine Zidane is hands down the best French player. You can even ask, second place would be Thierry Henry. You can even ask Henry, and Henry would give the crown to Zidane. Zidane is the greatest French football player of all time. And leadership talents have earned him respect from both teammates and opponents.
Yeah. The finesse, the technical ability of this man was insane. Jesus.
Importance in the history of football, such as Brazil coach Carlos Alberto Pereira, who called Zidane a monster for his performance and abilities. The best German player in history, Franz Beckenbauer, stated, "Zidane is one of the greatest players in history."
We'll let Beckenbauer have this one.
History, a truly magnificent player. Italy manager Marcello Lippi, who also coached Zidane at Juventus, has said, "I think Zidane is the greatest talent we've known in football these last 20 years." Zidane,
bold statement. Again, one of the best talents, especially at the time. He was probably viewed as the best talent just because Zidane's technical ability and his way and his ability to dominate a midfield. You can think back of the final against Italy. You can think back, especially in that 2006 World Cup against Brazil. Zidane just had this ability. The 2002 Champions League final against Leverkusen, he had this ability to dominate the midfield. And like very few of us have been able to. I can maybe name you Modric, Xavi, and Iniesta, and that's it. The comparison does not go beyond those three to Zidane.
Accolades as a player, including being named FIFA World Player of the Year in 1998, 2000, and 2003, and winning the 1998 Ballon d'Or.
Different gravy.
Before establishing himself as one of the best players in Ligue 1 at Bordeaux.
The finesse, man. The pure finesse.
A set of midfield combinations with Vicente Lizarazu and Christophe Dugarry, which would become the trademark of both Bordeaux and the 1998 French national team. In 1996, Zidane received the award for Ligue 1 Player of the Year. After a series of standout performances for both Bordeaux and France, Zidane had offers to join Europe's top clubs in the spring of 1996, deciding on a move to UEFA Champions League winners.
Smart move. Look at that finish, man. Zidane's probably the most... Zidane and Ronaldinho is between them two. The two most elegant football players you ever see, man. Look at this finish. Wait, I'll pause this. Just look at this goal. Bro, elegance. This man just exudes excellent elegance, sorry.
Zidane's impact in Italy was immediate.
Good one too. Takes it in. Zizou. Oh my god. Something else, bro. Something else.
1996-97 Serie A title and the 1996 Intercontinental Cup.
Cross. Right place, right time.
He was named Serie A Foreign Footballer of the Year in his first season. The following season, he scored 7 goals in 32 matches in the league to help Juventus win the 1997-98 Serie A and thus retain the Scudetto.
Again, these goals, as I said, these goals and assists are not enough to quantify how good and how dominant and how elegant Zidane was at the time. We'll probably have to do it at some point in the channel. It is going to be to react. I've done it on my own free time, but I'll do it in the channel, which will be to react to Zidane's time at Juventus, because again, the same things apply. His dominance of that midfield is like second to none in football history. This man was absolutely fantastic. 7 goals, I don't think is enough to describe how well Zidane was playing for Juventus. Especially, even to score 7 goals as a midfielder is already impressive. Get this pass, first time pass. He brings himself out of the way. Just this is perfect. It's perfect. It's probably the best way to describe Zidane. Is this man is perfect.
In Europe, Juventus made their 3rd consecutive Champions League final appearance, but lost the game 1-0 to Real Madrid.
Madrid have won the UEFA Champions League, beating Juventus 1-0.
Yeah.
In 1998, however, he was named FIFA World Player of the Year and won the Ballon d'Or after winning the World Cup with the French national team.
Yeah. That's another thing. Actually, I was talking about Zidane in the 2006 World Cup, and I forgot against Brazil, and I forgot about Zidane's arguably even more impressive performance in the 98 World Cup against Brazil. 2 all-time World Cup performances against Brazil, where Zidane again dominated that Brazil midfield. And I'm talking about, I could talk about many teams. I'm talking about Brazil because we know, or at least football fans should know, how good that Brazilian team, that the Brazil national team is every year, but especially between 1990 and 2006. Brazil were able to produce excellent teams time and time again for the World Cup between this period of times, and for Zidane to dominate their midfields like it was nothing is just a testament to how great he was, and just again how much of an all-time great Zidane is.
And he received the Legion of Honor in 1998.
France's sports personality of 98, the Legion of Honor.
Zidane stayed at Juventus for 3 more seasons before moving to Real Madrid for a world record fee of $77.5 million.
Jeez!
A 4-year contract.
Oh my God.
During his first season at the club, Zidane scored a famous match-winning goal, a volley with his weaker left foot from the edge of the 18-yard box in a victory over Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League final in 2002.
In my opinion, the best Champions League goal ever. And not only was it executed perfectly technically, not only that, but the moment, the stakes. Real Madrid going on to win their 9th Champions League. Zidane, after that massive transfer to Real Madrid, like they were able to deliver, and this goal was part of it. It was such a big moment. That's why this is, in my opinion, my favorite goal in Champions League history. Just fantastic. Something else. First time, bro. Top bins. Wait, this is perfect. Wait. Look at this picture. This picture. This probably even adds more to. I've never seen this picture before, but this picture just adds more to the moment. Look at where the ball is. When people talk about top bins, this is what they're talking about. Look at the ball goes straight to the corner of the net. Look at how stretched out the ball is. That is straight to the corner of the net. First time finish. Edge of the box. Something else.
The goal has been cited as one of the greatest in the competition's history.
I said my favorite goal, bro.
Zidane produced one of his most emotional goal celebrations as he ran towards the touchline with his mouth wide open, screaming in delight. In the next season, Zidane helped Real Madrid to win the 2002-03 La Liga title, starring alongside Luis Figo in midfield. And was named the FIFA World Player of the Year for the 3rd time. In 2004, fans voted him as the best European footballer of the previous 50 years in UEFA's 50th anniversary Golden Jubilee poll. True. I was thinking about maybe R9, but R9 is Brazilian. Maradona's Argentinian. So yeah, in terms of European players at that time, Zidane was the best. Easily. While Zidane's final season of club football ended without a trophy, he enjoyed personal success by scoring his first hat-trick against Sevilla in a 4-2 victory in January 2006. He finished the season for Real Madrid as their second best goal scorer and assist provider, behind teammates Ronaldo and David Beckham, with 9 goals and 10 assists in 28 games.
19 goal contribution. This was 2006, was Zidane's last season. 19 goal. Talk about going out on top. 19 goal contributions in 28 games. Talk about going out on top. This man, jeez.
In May 2006, Zidane, who had announced his plans to retire after the 2006 World Cup, played his farewell match against Villarreal.
Talk about going out on top.
The squad wore memorial shirts with Zidane 2001 to 2006 under the club's logo. The 80,000 fans inside the Santiago Bernabeu held up a banner that read, "Thank you for the magic." Zidane played one.
And then the World Cup 2006. You talk about his last season, and this man put up arguably some of his, not arguably, he put up some of his best performances, arguably the best performance that he's ever had in his career. That 2006 World Cup will forever be remembered as Zidane's last season, and just the pure impact. And again, I keep saying this word, but it's probably the best way to describe Zidane's game, the elegance that he was playing with. So yeah, that World Cup is definitely one of the most iconic World Cups because of that alone.
108 games for the French national team and retired as the 4th most capped player in French history. He won the European Championships in 2000 and was named the player of the tournament. He also received the Golden Ball for his tournament performance at the 2006 World Cup, despite his infamous expulsion in the final against Marco Matarrita.
Yo, man, this man is too iconic. One
of the world's greatest living players compiled by Pelé, and in the same year was named as the best European footballer of the past 50 years in the UEFA Golden Jubilee poll. Zidane is one of 8 players to have won the World Cup, Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. He was the ambassador
Different gravy.
of a successful bid to stage the 2022 World Cup, the first Arab country to host the tournament. After retiring as a player, Zidane began his coaching career at Real Madrid.
And arguably his coaching career, no, it's not. But his coaching career is just as good as his playing career. The only player to be regarded at some point in time as the best footballer, and then at different points in time as the best manager in the world. Different, bro. Talk about impact. Different.
He played in the position for 2 years before taking the helm of the first team in 2016.
Yeah.
During his first
Three-peated, bro.
he became the first coach to win the Champions League 3 times in a row, winning the UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup 2 times each, as well as a La Liga title and a Supercopa de España. This success led to Zidane
2 La Ligas, 3 Champions Leagues.
He resigned in 2018, but returned to the position in 2019.
Reported that Perez asked Zidane to come back to Real Madrid after they crashed out of the Champions League last week against Ajax, but it seemed impossible that Zidane would return, having seen his wares.
And went on to win another La Liga and Supercopa de España title. Thanks for watching. If you like the video,
Nah, bro, W video. I'll leave the link to this video in the description if you want to go and show some love afterwards. Thank you very much for watching it to the end, guys. As I always say, you're much appreciated. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things. So please help me grow this channel, and I'll see you guys soon.